everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Madden 17 on EA Sports. Two teams who need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's the Buccaneers going up against the Saints. So, with the call of this Week 16 matchup, let's hand it over to our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Today, it's the penultimate week of the regular season, Week 16, and we've got a good one in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. Powers over it.
Just fed him his pads, didn't he?
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And that's the way to get things started the first time you touch the football on the road. And you have to believe all week long, all they've talked about is, okay, going into a hostile environment, we're the visiting team. How do we take control of this ball game early? That's one way right there. No fear, guys, and if they had any, it's probably gone after that run.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another nice run, and I have to tell you, some of the coaches that I played for, their philosophies were always different when they see a guy running the ball well. Some of them wanted to immediately go to play action and throw it now because it's wide open. While other coaches said, you know something? Until they stop him, that big boy's going to keep getting the football. And that might be the direction that they're going to go right now.
Winston now to throw on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Jameis on second down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Mike.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On play action, Winston. And that is incomplete. The intended target is
Come on, man.
that takes us from second to third down. And this offense can air it out, and when they do, you have to key on Mike Evans.
And we do think about his catch radius first and foremost. A tall, lean receiver, but he actually can make some agile plays as well.
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Third and long for Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
I don't.
And they'll start this drive with very good field position. They come out here in the I. They'll send a receiver in motion left. And they'll go ground game here with the tailback. 2 yards on the carry. That'll be second down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a third down. The headshots here in the offensive unit, and what about Brandon Cooks?
If he's not a 1,000-yard receiver every year he's healthy in the league, I'll be surprised. Came out of college wanting to be a pro, studied all the best receivers in the NFL before he even got to the league.
Trying to power it ahead with one. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1. You think, yeah, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to the big guy to pick up a first down.
Lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And the back goes into motion. Now a shotgun snap is a look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target.
It gon' get through, man.
On the defensive side of the ball, we get a look at the starters for Tampa Bay. And, Charles, how about Vernon Hargreaves?
A pick they were excited to make because in their division, they've got to have guys who can slow down some of the best receivers in the league. And Vernon Hargreaves fits that profile. Very sharp, very intelligent. He operates well on the corner.
And they've got an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd and 13. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
No, sir.
Complete on the deep ball.
Good D.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
Good D.
And he was able to convert it as his kick is good. And the Saints are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they recover the fumble but could not take advantage of the short field. They do get 3.
And no one ever turns down 3 points going up on the board, but the offense will go to the sidelines wondering what if, while the defense on the other side will celebrate holding even just a field goal after giving up such bad field position.
Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
Get your money.
First down, Winston.
Oh, get up there.
It's complete. He's got it. And they'll get it up just
Get up
short
there.
of the 45 at the 44. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like to run it so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't
Yeah,
they?
when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well on the route tree, getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
They'll run it now out of the
Get up there.
good pick up there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind
Man, God,
can
let's
create
get
his
it.
own space and break a tackle along the way.
So the offense readies for a 2nd and 4.
What time is it, man?
Winston now from the 50. It's caught by Mike Evans. A good pick up there, 26 yards.
Placement.
That's the first connection, the number 1
Placement.
overall pick in 2015, finding a number 7 pick in 2014 in
Placement. Let's
Evans.
go.
What a great target Mike Evans is for Jameis Winston. Winston's a pretty accurate thrower, but that catch radius that Evans provides, that makes him that much more dangerous.
And incomplete, he
I like
dropped
that.
it in the end zone.
I like that.
Mike Evans,
like
the one
that.
he was looking for. And
like
that'll
that.
bring up 2nd down.
This
And
one
now
now.
look at the Saints starting defense.
This one now was
Von
Mike.
Miller is so good that he doesn't even
Yes,
need a
I was
nickname.
right.
His ability to bend and dip on the pass rush, unequal in this league.
On 2nd down, Winston again. Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback
We going
reading the
to get
defense and
filled.
getting into the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after
First
the
drive was
catch?
two.
That gets your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, first and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Off the play fake, Winston. That's complete, right around the 8. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And a big tight end shifting around. And they're definitely showing blitz here. Jameis to throw it. So on fourth down, here's the Buccaneer blitz kicker, Roberto Aguayo. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Aguayo's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the drive takes him inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now the Saints get set to trot out there. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old... Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
It's hold by Brandon Brooks. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, but he's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Partner, I know the ball security's preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Bang, 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 bang.
And it's taken in at the 9. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 39.
Good return, nigga.
Empty return of 29 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'll move you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. No one happy about a 3-point kicker.
field comes New Orleans. And a tight game after punting last time. Let's see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
It's caught left side by Cooks. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
That was a nice completion on an out route, and those types of plays are the result of arm strength by the quarterback and timing by the receiver.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
He'll look to throw. It's a short one here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Nigga, let's get it.
And he returns it to the end zone. A fumble recovery touchdown for the Bucs. Huge
Bang, bang, nigga. Bang, bang, nigga, let's get it.
To return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. Play fake here on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
No, sir.
So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly. But as you said, and now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go. Let's go. It's too easy. It's too easy. Let's go.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. So the D-line's going to spread out. The play-action fake. They'll look in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. On play action, they'll throw. Wide open receiver complete. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Back to throw, and Cooks has it over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and that'll bring up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter is starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll take a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
They go play action here on first down. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Second down following the incompletion. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
Pick, come on, man. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I know. That motherfucking pressure.
So in other words, someone got lucky.
That motherfucking pressure. That's what it is.
And wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football.
That motherfucking pressure. This shit light, man. Let's go.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. Jameis to throw it. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. Give him a couple on the catch at second.
Light out here, man.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Keep it money, man.
Second down.
Man, go. Got it.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder, and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
He has to make that throw on the line. He's got plenty of room to do.
And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first down.
Gotta get in there, boy.
Coming after him.
You gotta get in there, boy. It's too easy out here. Huh? They stuck in one nigga early in my championship. Get it, Mike. Ha!
Second and goal as the offense looks to try to punch it in. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Yo! Run this shit up out of New Orleans. Throw it in town. Throw it in town.
Straight ahead pursuit. A great read. And he gets to the backfield to make the play.
And that was a big chunk of yardage lost. 10 yards to go on third. Third and goal. Winston. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
And Aguayo able to knock it through. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense, finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
get another turnover and go get some more points.
Now the Saints offense,
They get some more points, man. Hey, that's what that.
They had
Hey,
something going
hey,
last drive.
that's what that defense.
Interception.
That's what that defense
Will they
do.
recover?
That's what that. Hey, that's what that defense do, dog.
Moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other side. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well
That's what that
before.
defense do,
They
dog.
need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, 79 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly
That won't happen again.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just
That
a
won't
simple
happen
fly
again.
route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember it was a
Yeah.
when I'd be in practice
Yeah.
sessions, and I'd hear 9
Yeah.
receivers. That meant fly
Yeah.
route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to
He
the
did
end zone for the touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And now the Buccaneers offense gets set to get back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip
I
shot
like
field
it.
goal.
I like
When you
it.
go to the
I like
sideline
it.
after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop any like that one. Second down. One receiver to the left is Evans. Play fake. Winston. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking that in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
On third down, Winston forced out to his left. Looking left side, he's got it complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. This is taken at the 10. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. The Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
Right now. Right. Right now.
And on the ground they go with a running back. And he powers his way up past the 30. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. Shift together here from the D-line. Looking to throw.
Hey!
And he's going to be wrapped up and driven
Shit too
down.
easy, man. Gave him the other touchdown.
80 yards that time on 2nd down.
Shit too
The
easy,
Buccaneers
man.
go ahead and take another timeout.
Gave him
So
the
that
other
means they're down to
touchdown.
1 remaining here as we head toward
Fuck out of here,
halftime.
man. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
So now a 3rd and 12 with an extra defender here in the secondary. A nickel look. They'll drop the throw. It's
Put
caught
that
inside
motherfucker,
by
man.
Cooks.
Put that
It'll be
motherfucker.
a gain of 8, but it also leads to
Fuck outta
4th
here.
down. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Here comes the Saints punter now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his
Home of the
first.
Bucks, nigga.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. This is taken at about the 14. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Go
And
get one.
Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Go get one right
We'll
now.
see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead.
Go
Not
get
a whole
one
lot
right
of
now.
time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting
Go
to
get
try
one
and
right
add to
now.
your lead, but a mistake there,
Right now.
that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Here's Winston. Brought in by Coates. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. And they're going to speed things up here. Partner, nothing complicated here. This is just a pretty simple drag route.
You're exactly right, Brandon. Instead of throwing it downfield, they just throw it underneath and let the receiver do the work.
And the hit jarred and loose.
You got
It's incomplete.
to that.
You know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw, Winston. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now 4th down. Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Yo.
This is fielded inside the 5.
Hey.
12 yards on the return that time. And possession will change
Never
with
beat.
very little time remaining until halftime.
All right.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this of intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the 2nd half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Give them 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to launch this thing.
Nothing, man.
And they went big on 1st down. Proves unfruitful.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Unable to connect on the 1st down pass play. Now it's 2nd down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now,
Man, this Diaz, man. This Diaz. This Diaz.
10 on the
Diaz.
sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Diaz, dog.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
All right, here we go.
On play action, they'll throw. He sets
Diaz,
the fire
dog.
deep.
It's
And
Diaz.
this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
It's Diaz,
To the
man.
40-yard line, that's where
It's
the
Diaz,
return
man.
stops. Now we take a glance at the
He don't know what coach is in. It's Diaz, man.
their first possession.
He called him
of
coach
the
6.
second
He in
half.
2. Let's get it.
They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt
shit
it
like
away
that.
again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away, They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
Oh, you gotta run that nigga over. You gotta run that nigga over.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong
Run that
run
nigga
lead
ass
can
over,
really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made.
Run that
And
nigga
if you
over.
throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop the clock and you come down the guys on the other side of the ball.
Can't get no
Keep
money
your
playing
hands
like
to those
that.
runners, keep moving it, keep grinding the clock.
Here's Winston. Left side complete. Safarian Jenkins. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz? So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough. Swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that.
We saw that indeed picking up the first. Give him a couple on the carry.
That nigga got lucky.
Tough day.
Move. All that shit was touchdown, boy.
It's been that way the entire game.
All that shit was touchdown, boy.
Room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon.
Yeah,
Didn't get a whole lot better there.
that
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Jameis on second down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Still in search of the first down after that last completion. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
And the D-line pitching together must be expected to run. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 and the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play call, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll come out in the pistol. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
They'll run it now.
Hey!
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
That's
Field now
fucking
comes the New Orleans offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no,
The
you
more
just throw
fucking
that out the
defense
window?
out here.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Some more motherfucking defense out here.
You're going to take care of it, but you have to be
I don't think you never
careful
seen a nigga play D like this, huh?
now you can't run any offense at all.
Some more D out here.
We'll see how they
Some more
attack
D out here.
They go back to the air here after the INT. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Noah Spence in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
It's D out here, man.
And the
It's
offense
fucking
now
D
will
out
try to
here, man.
regroup after the sack on 2nd down. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Back to throw. He gets it to Thomas. They needed 15. They got 16 and a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. And they'll run it here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight into about the 4. Only a yard in the pickup there.
If they want it,
2nd and
it's
goal.
nothing but 3
It's
if they
been
want
the
it.
air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive.
Nothing.
They'll be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game.
Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It
Joe
gets
McCoy
nothing.
is always going to be linked with
They
a Dominican
get
Sue.
nothing.
They came into the NFL in the same draft
Nothing.
class. There was a lot of debate
They
about
get
who's
nothing
going to be the
but 3 if
better
they want
defensive
it.
tackle. They just do it 2
they
different ways.
fucking want
McCoy,
it.
more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short game.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure
Nothing
right.
but fucking 3.
Oh, got lucky. Trying to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead it's incomplete.
Oh,
Not only did that drop look like an interception in the end zone, it blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here
Drop the
today.
pick 6. I was going for 6 from there.
And
Nigga,
Lux's
what
kick
against
is
2
good.
points? Kick out,
That will tighten this one up a bit now. A one-score game at 20-13. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this defense, too. That was the old bend but don't break approach. They kept the offense out of the end zone.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now the Buccaneer offense set to take over again. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. On 1st and 10, Winston steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go. He's got a man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield.
man.
When you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Jameis to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And some space here. He got 29 yards that time.
When big runs occur, sometimes there's a sense that things were pretty easy, and that one carried him down inside the 10. But getting into the end zone now, that won't be easy at all because you're going to face different defenses and not as much real estate to work with. Will they be able to run it, or will they have to throw it in order to try and score?
Back now here on EA Sports.
It's too easy out here.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. 1st and goal from the 5. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. And this situation situation with a lead fourth quarter. They're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And he'll bang that one through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up second down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help you defend.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Noah Spence in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. And quickly they get to the line. And they're going to go soft on the corners. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's Thomas. That one goes for 29 yards on 3rd down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible. We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
Yeah, they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw it. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense, because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, they'll get a lot of the defense. They communicated well. You hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away. Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flush to his right.
No, sir.
Now he's going to throw back deep
okay.
over the middle. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Now the Buccaneers offense gets ready to head back on the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan. Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 2nd down, Winston again. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They go play action here on first down. And this is incomplete.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. On play action, Winston. And this will be incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect them.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This is going to sound a little strange, but that was a really nice effort because he broke a tackle and almost sprang free, but it still ended up with a loss of yardage. The defense won that battle.
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. They'll drop to throw over the middle.
Hey, don't ever do that
3
again.
yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. They'll look to throw, finding time. And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete.
Shit, locked up out here.
Thomas unable to reel that one in, and it's 4th down. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. They'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
As a defender, I always found the slant route extremely difficult to cover unless you were able to jump on top of it early, because once he gets his hands on the ball, he's at full speed going away.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And Cooks has it over the middle. So there you go, holding by the offense, and that'll push him back.
Changes everything now as you try and figure out what your playbook has for you. Longer yardage situations, tougher to execute and pick up first downs.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are back within a score. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Hey.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. First down, Winston. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Ready? Blue lady. Hey.
Shift together here from the D-line. Defense showing blitz. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Jameis on second down. Flushed out right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 72 yards. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. They come out here in the eye. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Getting late in the fourth now, Charles. 2-minute warning just around the corner.
Yeah, some teams just want to get to that spot, take a breath, and then come out and attack for the rest of the game.
Winston, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. And this one through the uprights and good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Saints coming out now to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Cooks will come in motion right. They'll look to throw now on first down. Over the middle, it's Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first. So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage. So as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. Winston here to throw. And a catch right side by Evans. And he caught it up. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
And it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed in. They go play action here on first down. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Quan Alexander. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead. But coaches look at what and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they've got a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking of future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
They're looking to throw this. Winston going up top. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now a second down throw for Winston. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Now Winston. He's going to fire. And got his man. Complete. A big gain of 38 there on third down.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They got a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Winston now to throw on first down. Buying time to his left. And some room to roam now. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Here's Winston. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. To throw is Winston. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not in a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for the Buccaneers, a win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Carolina Panthers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to MetLife Stadium to take on the New York Giants. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.